This is an impulse, this is a correction, this is an impulse. All right, so we're expecting this impulse to actually break out clearly on this, because Ethereum also just tagged the all-time high. It hasn't really broken out clearly, so we're expecting to break out clearly. Then that was exactly how we forecasted in our last video, guys. And you can see today Ethereum is actually breaking the all-time high as we expected of it. All right, so we are so happy that this market is behaving the way we expected of it. And if you want to be on the profit side of the market, you just need to understand the language that they speak. And for you to understand the language, you need to learn the patterns, and that's what we do here on this channel. Please, if that's of interest to you, kindly subscribe to this channel and also like this video, guys, because in today's video I'm going to show you what to expect, where to take profits, and how to prepare yourself for the next big move. Without further ado, let's dive into the chart properly as we explain to you what the market is doing. I've been telling you guys that this is a corrective structure. We have seen an impulse, a correction, an impulse, a correction, and impulse is coming. So this impulse that is coming here would be a completion of this move, guys. Okay, that will be a completion of this move. So two things we're expecting. Now, since this last impulse is breaking the all-time high, and you can see clearly from the all-time high, we've seen this sharp move down. So what we'll be expecting is, as this market goes like this, we're expecting another move down like this to complete this move before we start going up. Okay, so that is how, and most times, if you take the history of Ethereum, how it has been behaving, which I will also show you. So, but now, where are we taking our target? Now, we've taken our fib level from this point, and we've seen that if I go down to 4 hours, you see that this move is completed. You see, this is a corrective structure. So we're expecting this for this to happen, which will definitely have a reaction at this point. So you can see this trend that we have drawn, this trend, that was this white trend here. So there will be a reaction as the market comes here, guys. That is 4,616. At this point, guys, there will be a reaction on Ethereum. Okay, a reaction on Ethereum. So what we're expecting, market might spike and drop aggressively. So dropping aggressively is even better for us, because as it's dropping, we wouldn't want to still be on the trade while it's dropping, because this drop can be very aggressive. It might end up going to the range of 2,000 plus. Okay, so if you take a fib of this whole move here, guys, if I take a fib of this whole move to this point, that we're expecting 50%, that's a range of 3,000 where the market will drop, or 2,800 region. Within this point, guys, we're expecting the market to find a support before going up again. Okay, so that is on Ethereum. Now, if I should take you back, back days, you can see that anytime Ethereum wants to break out and make this aggressive move, it always gives us a running flat. You can see what happened here, guys. Okay, what happens here? The market gives us this and drop and still moves like this. So that is what we're expecting on Ethereum. So as the market drops like this, it will still continue going up. So if you're an investor, you don't need to bother about it. But as a trader that we are, we take cognizance of these patterns, and so that we can trade it correctly and be able to liquidate our profits on time and ride the next move. Okay, so that is on Ethereum. Then if you come down to Bitcoin, all right, Bitcoin today, you can see from the daily, we're expecting Bitcoin, as I told you last time, to move sluggishly to this point, and I think it's happening. Now, if you take a look what the market is doing, I think this is a corrective phase. It's a corrective phase. We are not expecting this to go up like this. Even if it goes up like this, I think it still come down. But if you come down to 4 hours, I think it's more clear here. The market is still kind of going nowhere. So what are we expecting on Bitcoin? We're expecting something like this to play out, guys. Okay, today probably. So the market will drop like this, then before coming up again or dropping again. But this is the point everybody needs to pay attention to. Once Bitcoin start dropping and touches this trend, then you need to pay very good attention on what the market is doing here. Okay, we need to pay attention here. But today I think the market is still not going anywhere. We're expecting it to go either aggressively or correctively, but most times I think it can go correctively to this point. So that is on Bitcoin, guys. Okay, so the market is kind of dull as the market is stalling within this region. Now remember, look at what happened yesterday. There was a spike. If you go down to 1 hour, all right, this is a you can call this a descending channel, a descending wedge kind of. So the market actually spiked down, which is unlikely. So what if this is the completion of this move? Okay, because sometimes market can decide to trick a lot of guys. So if it's a completion of this move, if the market is going up, then we need to be aware that for us to be consider this a buy, we must see a clear breakout of here. Let me show you clearly. If I should take all this out, you can clear off this noise. Then if the market actually is going up from here, this is an impulse up. So 1, 2, 3. So we're expecting market to spend time here. Okay, at the break of these guys, then we'll be going up. That if that happens, that means this wave also is part of this. That means 1, 2, 3 is what the market is showing us for the next impulse. But now it's not clear yet. We are still more like 70% bearish. All right, so that's why we are holding. I think I opened a small short position somewhere here. So we're expecting it to drop. All right, so despite what happened last night, once this move is completed, they will be expecting a bounce, a drop, a bounce, a drop. Expect just a messy move here, guys. If you're not an experienced trader, you don't need to bother yourself on this. But if you want to learn how to trade profitably, you can contact me using the detail below. Also, if you want to trade using the leverage on both sides of the market, whether the market is moving up or moving down, you can sign up using the link below this video, guys. All right, so that is what the market is doing. Now, one of the coins that are also very interesting to us of this season is BNB, Binance token. All right, because a lot is happening on this chain, so that's why we're expecting a move on this coin. Now, if the assumption I should let you know that you need to have Binance token in your wallet, because I see this breaking the all-time high, guys. Okay, I see Binance token breaking the all-time high very, very soon. All right, because we've seen this move just like Ethereum, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're expecting 5 moves to come. So that is what we're expecting, guys. I can see now the market is actually breaking out on these guys. So for now, Binance token is a good buy. All right, guys. So not much is happening in the market, just between Ethereum. And so if you watch out on Shiba Inu, let's watch out and see what we can take from there based on our video yesterday. Remember what I told you guys that the market is doing. So watch out for these. You can see the market breakout here. So I'll decide to take this like this. So this is a B wave playing out. B wave can be confusing most times. So we're watching out for this. I think for now, it might drop like this, come up like this, drop again before going. Okay, sorry if it sounds confusing, but that is what we're expecting on Shiba Inu, something like this, guys. Okay, whereby this is equal to this, this is equal to this, this is equal to this. All right, so that's how wave theory plays out. Okay, so don't mind my message drawing, but that is what we're expecting. So I still expect for you to be on the safe side. One more time, let this market tag this low. Okay, anytime it tag this low, guys, that will be a potential buy for you guys. Okay, but eventually if you decide to break out on here and consolidate outside this, just wait for that, because it's very, very important. Now remember, if you watch our video yesterday, I showed you guys, even when we're here, that I'm expecting once this breakout occurs, okay, breakout occurs like this, you don't just buy, because most times we've seen that as it's breaking out, it's dropping sharply, and in that scenario you lose a lot of money. So just wait for this messy move, correction like this. So it shows us that the market is ready for advancement. So you now measure it as at the break of this, you're now joining the trend. Okay guys, so this is where we are drawing the curtain for today. And if you have any question, any concern, or any chart of interest to you and you want to venture into it, you can reach out to us with that token. We can help you to do analysis for free to let you know if it's the right time to buy or not, guys. Okay, so if you have any of that token that you want to invest in, you can send it to us. We'll help you to look at the chart, giving you a best possible entry. All right guys, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like this video.